We are wondering, why am I here? I'm taking out time to think and thank God for my life thus far. This is 2026, 11th of January. And I just must tell you that God has been good to me. God has been good to me. He has been kind to me. He has been faithful to me. I've gone through various stages in my life, various stages, and He has not left me alone. I look at myself and I see the way I'm glowing, the way I'm beautiful, the way I'm radiating His glory everywhere I go to. As I get older, I continue to radiate God's glory. And as you can look at my face here, I have no makeup on, no makeup. I don't wear makeups. I don't paint my face, I don't paint my eyes, I don't paint my lips, no lipstick, all those things. I don't do all of that. I'm still glowing. I look at myself and I say, wow, beautiful babe, man. Beautiful queen, man. Beautiful baby girl. Oh my God. This is just a takeaway. And why do I say that? I say that because I've realized that even though I'm getting older, I'm still very much attractive and I still see men wooing me and young and old, black and white. Sometimes I blush. And they say, you're so beautiful. When they asked me, one came in to see me some days ago and the man said he promised to give me food, to cook food for me. Because I asked him one day, he's a Senegalese, and I asked him one day, do you know how to cook? Because he doesn't have a wife with him. And I asked him, do you know how to cook? He said, yes, I cook. I can even cook. I cook very well. I said, yeah, that's good. That's very good. He cooks for his daughter. Then some days some days ago he came in to see me in my office and the guy said, oh, can I get your number? I promised you some days ago that I'm going to cook for you and I'm going to bring it. Do you want me to bring it here or should I get your number so that you can come and I can bring the food to your house? I was like, whoa, this is like generally men are not that nice. Are they that nice? You just want to give me food like that? Just want to keep cook for me like that? In the past, when I was very naive, I like feel that no, it's just being nice. He just wanna give me food and I've given him my number and maybe say, oh yeah, you can come give me in my house or you can meet somewhere and give it to me or something like that. But now I've changed. I've changed. I realized that no. Because I just noticed that he was looking at me he was looking at me differently and I realized I saw his attraction. I looked at his eyes and was like, whoa, this guy is stunned by the way I look. And I smiled to myself in my heart. I was like, wow, this guy, baby, you're beautiful, man. And this guy is blushing. This guy is falling. Funny enough, the guy said, I'm a married man. I'm a married man. I look at him. Okay, you're a married man. Why do you want to come and give me food? Why do you want to cook for me? Why do you want to give me food? I said, why? I realized that he just want to become a friend. But men, do they really just make friends like that? In the past, I used to believe that I could just be a friend to a guy like that. I can invite him to my house, or he can invite me to his house, or we can go eating, or we can go to restaurants together, we can go shopping, just or we can just go for a picnic and all the rest. Many guys have some guys have called me up. Oh, you don't call me, you no more call me again. Oh, you no more even Invite me to eat that your nice food, that your nice egusi soup, or that your nice okra soup. Why? Many times, many of these guys that say those kind of things most of the times, they are some of them they are married men, but their wives are not around. Some of them are not married men; they are single men, and they are scouting. They are looking for a woman. I can remember very vividly a young man too that used to come to my office. It's so much. The guy is very young guy. Oh. This guy is maybe in his early 30s or so. He said he wants to go out with me. I was like, what? Why you want to go out with me? Don't you see that I have gray hairs? I'm older than you. He said, it doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Give me your number. Give me your number. Anytime he comes around, you like, give me your number. I want your number. Very fine guy. Fine Ethiopian. I think he's an Ethiopian. Either Ethiopian or Somalian. Very fine guy like that. Tall, slender. And I like slender guys. Slender, tall, yes, it's well cut, it's cut well, nice nose. Guy is fine anyway. Oh, I was just looking at him, this young boy. I tell him, you're a small boy, you're a boy. How can you, a boy, be trying to date me? How? No, I can't go out with a small boy. No. Like, no, age is just number. Age is just number. Give me your number. Give me your number. He'll be disturbing me. Give me your number. Give me your number. And anytime he comes into my office, he's like, you're so beautiful. You're so I'm like, oh my God, stop. Okay, thank you. Stop. Like, it's like blushing. And like, guys, is stripping for me. Stripping. And really, if you look at it, you see that God took his time to make me. God took his time to make me. The babe is beautiful. The babe is beautiful. Ah, yeah. The babe is beautiful. He took his time to make me, and whenever I look at myself, anyway, when I was still very much single, when I was still not married, and I didn't get married before I got married, I used to look at myself in the mirror, and I used to say to myself, "You're beautiful, a queen, baby." And a lot of things happened, and at some points in life after I got married with the ring and all the rest, I began to lose my glow. I began to lose my happiness. I began to lose this glory, this childlike behavior. Someone told me, I think it was my sister that said, I have this childlike behavior that whenever guys look at me, they think I'm vulnerable. They think I'm just approachable. They think this is a child that needs to be taken, a child. I'm over 40, but they still see this childishness in me that I'm a child. I laugh. I am curious. I want to know new things. I want to discuss with them. I want to talk with them. I want to, I ask them questions. I'm shocked at a lot of things. Je suis émerveillé, as they say in French. I'm shocked. I'm amazed at a lot of things. And I just live my life cool, man. I'll, now I take life cool. Jeje laye, as they say in English, in Yoruba language. Life is just cool for me. It's just cool. And really, really, I just can tell you that life has been um, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I can tell you, some time ago, I just made a decision. I'm going to get back all that I've lost. I'm going to rebuild back all that was lost. And I began to rebuild all that was lost. I went back to that. Those things that made my soul rejoice, my soul happy. Because I'm this avid musician. This one that is passionate about music. Music has a way of having an impact on my soul and my spirit. And so I decided to go back to music. I started listening. The first person I started listening to was what's his name again? Nathaniel Bassi. Nathaniel Bassi with Olowo Boboro. And then Chinwe, yeah, Excess Love. Excess Love. I also listened to Excess Love. That was the first time I started listening to music after a long period of time of being away from music. because of a lot of things. Watch out. I'll tell you about it. So, I'm glowing. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, my friends, followers, fans. Happy Sunday. I'm not asleep. I'm awake, watching videos, just living my life. I'm happy. Really, I'm really happy. I must be very frank with you all. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. I'm happy. All that I desire, I know that all the things I desire, that I'm hoping for, that I'm praying for, God will give them to me. Yeah, I have desires. I have things that I'm looking up for. I'm waiting and I'm asking the Lord to give me. And I believe God is going to give it to me. God is going to give it to me. One of the best gifts that God gave me, I'm seeing those best gifts that God gave me growing before me. And I'm happy and I bless the Lord. Bless the Lord. I see myself glowing. I'm getting older, but I'm glowing. My body is telling me sometimes that I'm getting older. Maybe I need to see the doctor. Yeah, I've not seen the doctor in a very long time, man. I don't even know. I have a family doctor, but I've not seen him in a very long time. God has been good to me. Sometimes I just have catarrh and cough. Maybe little headache. And if I have headache, I go and sleep. I take some milk and I go to sleep. And then I leave everything at the altar. Some days ago, some things happened and I was kind of disturbed and I was asking myself so many questions. I was trying to go back to the bottom. I was trying to look back into my past to look at what happened, to analyze things and the rest. And at a point, I just told myself, baby girl, go to sleep. Forget about, forget and go to sleep. Enjoy your life. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Enjoy your life. Everyone has the right to their choices, and you must respect the choices of people, no matter what. And one of the lessons I've learned in life is to respect the choices of people and to understand that every choice I make and you make, you're going to have the consequences. I have the consequences of the choices I have made, and you also will have the consequences of the choices you have made. I can live, I can empathize with you, but the way it's going to pain you, the way you're going to feel the pains, I will not feel the same pains with you. I've learned that. Yeah. Now I'm also learning to choose myself. Yeah. I choose myself now. And my loved ones, I get them to understand why I made that choice. I get them to understand why I made those choices. Some years ago, someone that was very close to me believed that I made choices based on what people told me, what my family members told me, especially my sister, because I have only one sister. So some people thought that that person believed that I made some decisions in my life because of what my sister told me, or what my mother told me, or what my father told me. But I looked through, and I made up my mind. No, 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 no. No woman takes a decision based on what people tell her. No. She has a time to retrospect. She thinks deeply and then she makes the choice that is best to her. If you have a woman in your life, a beautiful woman like I am, a nice woman like I am, a kind woman like I am, and a very empathetic woman like I am, a hardworking, independent woman like I am, a woman that can take care of herself, that feeds herself, that has always fed herself, that has taught her younger ones to be the men and the women they are today. And I've encouraged them to be to be the best version of themselves. If you have a wife like myself, my dear, we are patient, we negotiate with you, we talk with you. Don't take us for granted. Yeah, don't take your wife for granted. Because once you are done, we are done. And I remember my dad used to say something: if he looks away from someone, he looks away from the person. So for me, I can endure, I can negotiate, I can talk, I can give you my best. Someone can come to my house, I can give you my bed, sleep on the floor. In my relationships, I'll give you the best. I'll talk to you, try to explain to you why I want this. Talk to you, shout sometimes, I used to shout also. When I love you, I shout sometimes to get you to understand how it pains me and how I'm being hurt. Well, once you stop listening, once you refuse to listen, once you refuse to grasp what I'm saying, and I check out, I check out, check out, I check out. And really, I don't suffer being alone. I enjoy being alone, really. I know that in my days as a teen, I used to enjoy. I've lived alone. I've lived alone as a teen. Can you imagine that? Can you ever think that as a teen, like how old was I? I was like maybe 15, 16, yeah. I think around that time. I was alone, home alone, more than 1 year, alone. I'll cook for myself, go to school, wake myself up. No parent around me to say, Ma, Dad, Deborah, wake up, go to school, it's time to go to school. I'll watch over myself. Boys coming to tell me they love me and all the rest. And I'll watch over myself and tell myself, babe, you don't open your leg to any guy that you're not married to. Even though I was naive, innocent, very careful, and I protected my space. Hmm. I protected my space. I read my book. I was diligent. Yeah, very diligent lady. And intelligent too. Very intelligent. In my secondary school days, I was very intelligent, a smart girl, and a praying person too. I prayed a lot in my secondary school days. I prayed. I sought the face of God a lot. I talked to God a lot. He was my best friend. Today, the Lord is still my best friend, really. He's still my best friend. And I thank God for the way He has helped me that and the confidence that the kind of father that I had too. I think that man helped me to have this confidence in myself because I could always go to discuss with him and to discuss things with him and iron things out with him. He was a fantastic father, and I had this my self esteem was not destroyed. I didn't have a self esteem problem. I did not really have a self esteem problem. There are some few things in my body that maybe I did not like, but in the long run, after, for example, there's one thing that I did not like in my body before I got married, but I realized that it was golden. After I got married, I realized that it was golden. I'll tell you what that thing is one day. But I realized it was golden, 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 golden. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? It was golden. It's still golden today. Yeah, that's what differentiates me from so many women. You cannot imagine it. That's what differentiates me from so many women, really. Deborah, I thank God for how God took His time to create me, really. The kind of parents that I had too. My dad was a fantastic man. My mom is a wonderful woman too. My mother loved my father very much because you could see the fear that she had when he was going out and she would shout, she would cry, don't take that car, don't go out in the night. She'll call people and tell them, oh, my husband, Pastor Awokaya is going out in the oh, because she loved that guy so much. She just wanted to protect him, protect his life by all means. And she was always seeking for the good of her children. She was always asking her dad, Daddy, Daddy, let me see, as she used to call him then sometimes. Or Daddy, or Baba, what are you leaving for your children and all stuff like that? You'll be asking him questions. My parents were wonderful people and loved also, they respected each other. Daddy respected mommy. Really. And I know that with the example of my father, I know my brothers are going to be fantastic husbands. I have two already that are married, and they are fantastic husbands. I see the way they behave to their wives, the way they treat their wives. They are golden men, golden, golden. And we don't joke in this family. In my family, we don't joke. We don't joke. Golden men treat their wives like queens. Treat their wives like queens. Yeah. Treat their wives like queens. Because they had a fantastic example. A man that knew the worth of his wife. A man that honored his wife. A man that respected his wife. Daddy respected mommy. He respected mama. Mommy. Never see him ever call her by her name. I cannot remember seeing him call her by her name anyway. Call her by her name, Mary. Never. I cannot remember ever. I always call her mommy or Yaya Missy or something like that. He loved mommy. And daddy, mommy also respected daddy. They respected each other. And they looked out for each other's needs. And yeah, I remember sometimes that daddy would call me and I'll be in his car and he'll be explaining to me, your mother did this, your mother suffered, a lot. Oh, daddy. Oh, she lost a lot of blood. When she was giving back to you, when she was doing this, she lost a lot of blood. You see that this this tenderness, this love, this concern in his heart about mommy, his concern. And he loved his children. He loved every one of us, really. He loved me, he loved Princess, he loved everyone. Emmanuel, Moses, David, Daniel, Joseph, he loved every one of us. He was an exemplary father, really. He gave us equal opportunities too. He didn't feel that he should give the sons better opportunities than the daughters. No, he gave us the same opportunities. He taught us all. He taught us all also. Yeah, I had, I really have wonderful parents, and that's why I'm making up my mind, and I'm always striving to be a very good parent. Yeah, I'm very striving to be a very good parent. It's very important for me. Parenting is one of my life ambitions. I don't know, to be a good parent. It's one of my life ambitions, really. Just cannot see myself ending up being a bad parent or ending up not doing. Yeah, they say it's difficult to, there's no straight jacket off. But sometimes I see some people the way they behave. I see some people the way they behave, the way they treat their children. I'm like, wow, what kind of parent is this? Really? And sometimes some people have tried to, to change their mentality, try to talk them over, try to make them feel that okay, take care of your child, let your child be your priority. Let the welfare of your child be your priority. Let planning and providing for your child be your priority. And many, especially men, some of the men they don't understand that. I don't know what to do. It's difficult to make them understand. You can't play with your child. You can't teach your child. You can't teach your child how to read and write. You can't be at teachers. You can't go to see teachers in the school of your child. That a father. I can't comprehend a father like that. Really, I cannot understand a father that does not know where his child goes to school, does not know things about his child. A father, the first bra that my parents, my father and my mother, the first bra that any of my parents bought for me, the person that bought me bra first was my dad, not my mom. It will shock you. Hmm. I will tell you the story about how that happened. My parents, daddy, what a special father. We go to Cyprus. I have a sharp that he bought for me from Cyprus. He bought that a sharp for me from Cyprus. He bought gift for me. He bought for princess and he bought for mommy. And funny enough, he bought for princess one of the very very nice gifts. And he told her the reason why he bought that gift. I had a fantastic father. Yare Nadir. I thank God for his life. And I pray that all of my brothers will be wonderful fathers, nice fathers, responsible fathers. Responsible. A wife cannot come and tell me that my brother has a child, he can't take care of his child. How? Where did he fall from? That my brother has a child, he cannot take his child out from school. My brother has a child, he can't buy clothes for his child. He'll buy clothes for himself and hide it, and not buy clothes for his child. And that's not possible. I can never comprehend it. I'm like, tell my bro, are you part of this home? Are you part of my father's house? As in, where did you fall from? As in, no. May God help us. You see, in the society where we live in now, presently, you go to schools, you don't see fathers there. Fathers are out, especially black fathers. One of the most irresponsible sets of people in Europe and in the West. You see them. They absconded from their responsibility. They're not even there. They are not at things. You don't see them there. To pay the bills is even a problem. They get to UK, you see all the mess that is happening in the UK. Many Nigerian men, they go there, they are kicked out of their home because they are a mess. They have maltreated their wives in Africa. Then they continue. They think that they can also do the same way they have been maltreating her in Africa. They want to maltreat her again in the UK. And then those women say, Ben, you can't do what you have been doing in Nigeria here. This is a country where there is law. That's the difference between Europe and Africa and the Western America. I say those nations, there are laws in those nations. They are not normal, they are not lawless nations like many of the nations in Africa. Many nations in Africa are lawless nations. And men have a field day there because they are lawless. They do anything they like, do rubbish, treat their wives anyhow, treat the mothers of their children anyhow. Yes. But in this nation, there is law. You abide by the law. If you don't abide by it, you'll be punished. That's it. And that's why their system is working. That's why your Africans, you guys Africans, you're coming by sea, lying to get to Europe and to America. And then after you complain, marriage is not working. There are many divorces in Europe, many divorces in America. Yes, Africans. Who told you that? Who told you that African women are different from the white women? Who told you that shit? You're all the same women, whether you're white or black. We have what we expect from men. So if you are in a country like those African nations where you hit your wife, you slap her, you do rubbish to her, and you go to the police officers and you go to report, or the woman goes to report, and the police officers, instead of listening to her, they even bully the woman, because that's what they do to their wives. You go to report to your pastor in your church, and your pastor, I remember one like that. That one said that it is the economy of the nation. It's because of economy. That's why a guy refuses to be responsible for his family. That's the argument of that guy. Very responsible guy. As in, useless. That guy claims to be a pastor. When you see that guy on pulpit shouting and making noise, you be like, well, this guy, you need to know them in their houses before you know whether the guy is a Christian or not. It's only a wife that can say whether a man is a Christian or not. It's not the congregation. Yeah. Mm. You take your credit card. I'll tell you the story of that man too. Yeah, there are many on Yapa. There are very many. So na- marriages are breaking because people don't want to follow the rules and regulation. They don't want to live by rules and regulation. No rules and regulation. They want to bring their bad character of Nigeria, their bad character of Africa. They want to bring it to Europe. It will not work. Could it work? You cannot come back from work, sit down, be looking at the television, and expect someone else to do everything for you. Cook food for you, clean the house for you, wash the plates if you don't have a dishwasher. Even if you have a dishwasher, it cannot get into the dishwasher by itself, except if you have a robot to take it into the dishwasher. Someone has to rinse the plates in the dishes and put it into the dishwasher. But so many of you guys, you take women for granted, especially African women. The worst of it all is that the people that are ill treated are the African women, because you will, the same black man will marry a white girl. He'll clean for her, cook for her, do everything for her. You'll be at her disposal, give her the money. Even his credit card will be in the hand of the white woman. But let him marry a black woman, you see the way he start treating her. They are different with white women from black women. Like, are they not the same species of people? A lot of things. But lady, women, wise up and be wise. Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Yeah. And all women are the same. What that other woman said that she wanted, that you refused to give her, you went to go and marry somebody else. If you treat that other woman the same way you're going to treat the second woman. She will react the same way. She might even react worse. Yes. She will react the same way. She might even react worse. So we're not different. Our expectations are the same. You're unfaithful, we're not going to be happy with you. You're not kind, we're not going to be happy with you. You are not responsible, we're not going to be happy with you. Yeah. And people have to prevail on us. Oh no, keep him, just keep him. Just let him stay. Let him stay for what? If his purpose is not, if it's just to sit down in the house and not do anything. What is his purpose? He does not pay any bill. He pays no bill, or he pays when he likes. What is your use? What's your use? So, my dear friends, I'm happy and I'm very grateful to God. Really, I'm grateful to God for what God has done for me, what God is doing for me. This is the beginning of the year, really. And I'm expecting that before the end of this year, God will do some more wonderful things in my own life. Yes, I'm hoping on God. I'm going to have good news for you by the end of this year. Good news for you. Good news for you. November for me is a special month. It's my birthday month, and also a month in which I regained the peace of God that passes all understanding. Peace, joy, sanity, everything that you can think about. as a woman. Peace. One of it is golden. It helps your health. November. So for me, when I see the month of November, I think about peace. When I think of the month of November, I think about my birthday. When I think of the month of November, I think about good things. Good things happening in my life. November. Very good. So, but I have to work before November comes so that I can achieve all that I want for this year. Yeah, I'm not sad. I have no sadness. I'm happy. Je suis comblé, comme ils disent. Oh, I hope I didn't forget one of my rendezvous. No, it's in February. Yeah, February. Because I have an agenda, a calendar where I put all my rendezvous on. I have to be looking at it every time so that I don't forget my rendezvous. I have a lot of things that I do, man. Sometimes I'm tired, I'm fucked out. But I have wonderful children. They're nice, cooperative with me. Mm. May God bless them. Bless them. Bless them, bless them, bless them. Amen. Have a nice night. Enjoy yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your wife, your children, your husband, your brothers, your sisters, your friends. Be nice. And guys, please. For now, I'm not searching for anybody. I'm not searching. Maybe some people come, they look at my hands, don't see a ring on my hand. Yeah, I don't have a ring. I've never really had a ring. So I'm not searching. The day that I decide to start searching, I will tell you that I'm searching. But for now, I'm not searching. I'm not searching. So if you ask me for my number or my home address or this or that, I'm not gonna give you because I'm not searching. I'm enjoying my space and my peace and my status. You want to know what my status is? I'll tell you. So I'm enjoying it. I'm not searching. I'm not searching. And how do I describe myself really? I'm still thinking about it. But I'm Madam Awokoya by name. By the way, I'm Ne Awokoya, so there's no big deal about that. It's not anybody's name. It's not any husband's name. It's my name, my soul name. So I'm Madam Awokoya. And I prefer to be called Madam and not any other thing. Because by the way, you call men Mr. You say Mr. Awokoya. And you stand for a woman, you should say Madam. I don't see a reason why it can't be Madam. By the way, the French language has changed it. Now, when you refer to a woman, you say Madam, whether she's married or not. Say Madam. Donc. Whether she's married, she's single, she's divorced, she's in a complicated relationship, whatever might be her situation, she is Madam. Elle est une dame. Ok, donc je suis une dame. I am Madam. Have a wonderful day. I just want to talk to you. Bisous, mes chéris. Bisous. Je vous aime beaucoup.